The night started like any other. My girlfriend had been excited to introduce me to her brother, who was supposedly back in town after years of living abroad. I walked into her apartment, the air thick with the scent of anticipation and something I couldn't quite place. When she opened the door to reveal him, standing tall with that infuriatingly charming smirk, my heart dropped. It was my ex-boyfriend, the one who had left without a word 2 years ago, the one she had known about, and now pretended was family. The room spun as I realized she had orchestrated this reunion, knowing full well the tangled web it would weave. I tried to keep my composure, my mind racing with memories of late-night confessions and whispered promises that now felt like elaborate lies. My girlfriend watched us with a curious intensity, her eyes flickering between us like she was waiting for something explosive. And explosive it was. My ex-boyfriend laughed, a sound that was as familiar as it was infuriating, and extended a hand as if we were old friends meeting by chance. I wanted to scream, to demand answers, but the words stuck in my throat, choked by a mix of betrayal and disbelief. As the evening wore on, every glance, every touch felt like a calculated move in a game I didn't know I was playing. They exchanged inside jokes and stories that painted a picture of a past they had shared, one I had been blissfully unaware of. It became painfully clear that I was the outsider in what should have been my own relationship. My girlfriend's gaze was steady, unapologetic, daring me to react, to break the silence that had settled like a storm cloud ready to burst. But I couldn't give them the satisfaction of seeing me unravel. At some point, the truth hit me like a cold slap. This wasn't about rekindling old flames or testing loyalties. It was about control, about proving something to themselves at my expense. In that moment, I understood that my struggle wasn't with them but within myself. I clung to a fantasy of love and loyalty, ignoring the red flags and the gut feelings that had screamed for attention. As I left the apartment, the weight of my own naivety was heavier than the betrayal itself. I had let myself become a pawn in their twisted game, and now, it was time to reclaim my story.